my darlings. How are you? I hope that you are doing amazing. It's DarlingDTarot bringing you another collective reading. So for today, we are getting right into this, and we are asking the collective what it is that you guys need to know going forward. So we have 10 beautiful cards here in front of us. I'm also going to be pulling live cards on the video later on as soon as we are done covering these cards and what these meanings are. But I did want to say that this is a timeless reading as well, so whenever this video finds you is when it's supposed to resonate. Of course, take only what resonates and leave the rest behind. This is a general reading, and there's going to be a lot of messages coming forward. So again, take what only resonates in your soul. Also, if this is not the reading for you, you can always go to my channel, and I have a whole bunch of other readings as well that might resonate with you. So going forward, I hope you guys are doing amazing and staying in good health, and let's just dive right into this reading, right? Now, right off the bat, we have the Moon in reverse and the Four of Coins in reverse, followed by the Two of Coins. You're really stepping into balance, and you're stepping into equilibrium. There's this energy of you guys gaining clarity on what it is that you want to be doing going forward, what it is that you want to be striving for as well. Some of you guys might have recently decided to shift careers or shift some form of line of study. Maybe you have been going to school or university for one line, and then you decided, hey, I'm going to be a veterinarian, and that's where you decided to go, right? It's just a completely entire career shift. Maybe for some of you guys, you were like wanting to be a CEO of some big company, and then you were like, no, I'm not going to do this anymore. I'm going to become a vigilante. It's that sort of an energy where it's so entirely different from what you were doing before, but it's going to bring you more fulfillment, right? And you're no longer holding yourself back, because for some of you guys, there was almost this energy of, yeah, I should be going to school as a doctor though, because I can make more money, I can be financially stable, but you're starting to understand that the financial stability isn't as important as your emotional stability, right? So it's almost as if you're saying there's only so much of myself that I can forsake for $1 or that I can put aside just so I can make money. And that's a really wonderful way to be looking at it. You know, you're really starting to look at your own self-care, your own self-love. You're really starting to pamper yourself as well. And that's the energy that Spirit really wants you to be in right now, right? Now, also, my darlings, we have the Seven of Spears here. So I feel like you're really going head first towards life. You're really excited about going towards a brand new career opportunity or a brand new line of study. You're really just attacking it. And I feel like the things in the past that might have inconvenienced you before as well, you're starting to find more as a challenge or something that you can work against. You know, maybe even a problem that has to be solved, and you're the only person that knows the solution to this. It's that sort of an energy. Now, also with the Knight of Cups here, do you see how it doesn't necessarily look like he's bringing this chalice to anyone in particular? I feel like that's you guys' energy, that you're just kind of riding off into the sunset by yourself, and you're just appreciating yourself. You're loving yourself. I keep hearing this song, feeling good as hell. So it could be that you're just feeling really good. You're doing your hair, you're doing your nails. For you guys, maybe you're going to the gym more, maybe you're picking out really nice clothes as well. Regardless of gender, I just feel like there's this energy of really taking care of yourself, preening yourself, making yourself look larger than life as well, and that's something that's really going to make you feel motivated about taking those steps towards your emotional fulfillment. And again, I do want to stress that, you know, maybe you guys are really understanding that there's more to life than just money, or there's more to life than just financial abilities, right? Now, we also have a Lannister always pays his debts. So maybe for some of you guys, you have recently gotten into financial freedom where you don't have any more debts anymore to pay. You know, maybe you guys have paid off your student loans, or you've paid off your debts, or maybe some of you guys are very scared to get into college as well because there's a lot of debts or because there's a lot of money that is involved. But again, I feel like Spirit is really reiterating the fact that it takes a little bit of money to be able to make money. It takes spending money to bring it back in again. And that's another affirmation I feel like you guys could really work with is the money that I spend comes back to me tenfold, right? So that's a really wonderful affirmation to be working with. But going forward, you're really going fast towards your own emotional security, and Spirit is really happy for you, and they're very proud as well. I really feel like with the King of Swords in reverse too, and the Knight of Swords, you might have taken a while to just kind of think, really logically about things and say, hey, this is what I really want to do, this is what I want to focus on. But at the end of the day, I feel like it's more a heart matter, because it's definitely not a financial matter, and it's not like a logic, like a what's good on paper sort of a thing. This is more of a emotional, what is good for you, because for some of you guys, you're really dragging in the career that you're at, or you're really dragging in the line of study that you're at. Maybe some of you guys decided decided to be a nurse or decided to be like a dental practitioner, and then maybe you decided, hey, I don't want to do this. I really don't think this is where I fit in. I don't think I'm happy here. I don't want to look at teeth every day, Deborah. And I feel like that's the energy that's going on. But you're really moving forward towards the 10 of Cups. It's okay to take your time. It's okay to take a little bit of time to get there. Wow, because when you do adjust your career, when you do go towards your own happiness and your own fulfillment and you make your own way in life, you tread your own path, that'll lead you to the 10 of Coins. Like, whoa, right? So honestly, we have the 10 of Chalices and the 10 of Coins. These are the two best cards in the Minor Arcana. You know, this is talking about money up to wazoo, financial freedom, not needing to check your bank before you go out to eat, or not having to check your bank before you buy new clothes for yourself either. It's just having enough all around and feeling secure in it as well. Yeah, but I still feel like you need time to think about this. You need time to really plan your escape. For some of you guys, it's almost as if you are quitting one career and you want to go to another, but you're making a plan for yourself. Yeah, it's almost as if you're saying, I need the resources to be able to do this. So it could be that you're maybe even putting away to be able to support you if you don't have a job in between going from this career into something brand new. But I definitely feel like you're trying to figure out how you can get to higher ground, how you can get to a better career or to a better line of study for yourself. Yeah, because you really have received this clarity. You have received this knowingness of, I'm not on the track that I want to be. You know, it's almost as if some of you guys woke up one day and realized, one, I'm not happy, and two, who am I, right? I feel like you just kind of had to take a good, hard, long look in the mirror and say, hey, I don't think that I'm the person that I have, you know, always wanted myself to be, especially growing up. Maybe you had a really specific idea of what your life would be, and you're like, hey, I'm not there. I'm not happy with where I am. You know, maybe for some of you guys, being a doctor or being in, you know, maybe being a lawyer or something, it looks really good on paper, but it's not where your heart is, right? With the Ace of Cups in reverse and the Nine of Cups, I feel like you guys really need something that is going to make your heart feel on fire. For some of you guys, you're artists, you have really amazing musical talents as well, and you really need to start focusing on it. Again, maybe some of you guys are really awesome healers too. I love that we have this healer card here with the Four of Swords. But I really do feel like you need to take time to really hone in on it and really focus on it. Maybe some of you guys are going from traditional medical necessity or like medical practice, and maybe you're going more towards herbal. Maybe you want to be like someone who works with, I was gonna say herbal essence. maybe you guys are the herbal essence doctor. That would be me. Oh my gosh. But I definitely feel like you guys are wanting to maybe use like essential oils more, or just have like more home remedy sort of an energy. Maybe you guys are wanting to be home remedy doctors, and that's something that you could definitely do, especially after you kind of finish or complete this degree. Maybe that's also something you guys are going to do. Maybe you are completing this degree so then that way you can go off and do your own thing, or do something that resonates more with you. You know, for some of you guys, maybe you're learning how to, let's say woodwork. You're learning how to woodwork, but then you decide, I don't like making boxes and stuff for people professionally. I want to build houses. So it's that sort of an energy where you're still using these skills, but you're using it in a way that makes you feel successful and makes you feel happy and makes you feel fulfilled as well. I also feel like for some of you guys, the 9 to 5, yeah, it really drains you with the King of Cups in reverse. It's almost as if some of you guys barely have enough time just for yourselves, or to relax, or to even just catch your breath. And sometimes it's very overwhelming, especially with the 5 of Cups here. I feel like sometimes as well, those of you that were drawn to this reading, you can feel a little bit down or a little bit hopeless from time to time. But Spirit is saying, if you could just take a long look at the things that do make you happy, and the things that you could achieve if you went towards your hopes and your dreams, you know that you would be so successful, for one. And for two, know that you wouldn't be feeling like this with the Tower in reverse, right? You'd be feeling hopeful. You'd be feeling excited. So get back into that daydreamy-like energy as well that you were in as a child, and know that the wheel is turning in your favor. Okay, Spirit, let me grab this other deck really quick. I also want to show you the bottom of the deck. We have the Page of Spears here. So again, taking little steps towards those greater goals. So, what else does my beautiful collective need to know going forward? No reversals with this deck, please. I love how I literally go to the 10 of Pentacles here. Incredible. I love all the confirmation, you guys. You guys are going to be just fine. There's no need to worry here. And I know it's easier said than done. But honestly, Spirit, what would happen if the collective just went kind of towards their dreams and towards the things that they're good at? Okay, so there we go. Starting us off, we have the Three of Swords, the Queen of Swords, and the Two of Wands. Beautiful. So at first, there's going to be a little bit of fear, a little bit of worry as well of, did I make the right decision? Did I make the right judgment call? Wow, my throat keeps kind of crackling as well. So it's definitely a fear. I feel like some of you guys are worried that you're going to go into this isolation or this desolation, or you'll change your career field and you'll have nothing. But do you see how bright and sunny the Two of Wands here? Oh, wow. And it reminds me of that Five of Chalices, how there's still two beautiful chalices of wine right over here, even though these three have broken into many pieces and have spilled. And these are the two wands that you still have. You still have your passions, you still have your success, and you still have your resilience as well. Spirit is saying, how badly do you want it though? You know, even though you're very scared, I feel like that's a really normal feeling to have, especially in this sort of a situation. But Spirit is saying, put a little bit of elbow grease into it. Really put yourself out there, you know, really take the bull by the horns. And that's when you're really going to get far very, very fast. We also have the Eight of Pentacles. Work towards your goals, and that's when you're going to be rewarded. Some of you guys are also really focusing on your divine masculine energy as well. So you're really focusing on providing for yourself, protecting yourself. You're staying dedicated and determined towards your goals and your ambitions. But there still is a little bit of fear here. There's this kind of worry that maybe you're going to do the wrong thing, but look at that, you're not going to. When you follow your heart and listen to your intuition and listen to that inner voice, look at that, the High Priestess on the bottom. When you follow your intuition, that's what's going to, oh my gosh, that's what's going to lead you to abundance, to success, to good times, and more importantly to that 10 of Chalices, you guys. You know, so remain optimistic, you know, remain in that energy of trusting that all of this is possible, and that's what's going to get you there. Yeah, but have patience and have faith, trust. You know, Temperance reminds us that Rome wasn't built overnight and it wasn't built in a day, so you have to be gentle with yourself and you have to take the time necessary in order to accomplish this goal. You know, we look at the Three of Pentacles here and we have this artist who is giving his all into that piece that he's making, but that piece wasn't done in just an hour. It's not like he just like slapped some paint on a canvas and called it a day. This is a masterpiece that he's working on, and I want you guys to see your life as the masterpiece as well, is that every fine detail and every meticulous aspect of this painting of your life, it's to make you more well-rounded out. And not only that, but clearer. Do you see how every brushstroke kind of makes the painting clearer or more visible? And that's the energy that I want you guys to have as well. But it's going to take some transformation, but it's going to lead to a lot of good times. On the bottom of the deck, we do have the Five of Pentacles here. So again, you know, there's going to be a lot of fear here, but once you get past that scarcity or that fear or that worry and just focus on the hope. This card was actually in this deck that I grabbed because I wanted to grab you guys one last oracle before we close out. You know, when you start focusing on the hopeful side and when you start focusing on the glass not necessarily being half full or half empty, but refillable, I feel like that's when Spirit is really going to gift you with all of these rewards as well. But you guys really have to have patience and trust as well. Again, we have be vigilant too. So again, stay determined and dedicated and focused on your goals, and don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Now we also have number 30, nurture all you love. Wow, number 3 and number 30. So the number 3 talks about coming into balance with the mind, the body, and the spirit all as one in order to make really wonderful decisions for yourself. And Spirit wants you to know that you're someone who is very, very capable of making their own decisions. So on the bottom of the deck, we also have heed the messengers. So you're going to be receiving a lot of spiritual messages from your spirit guides, from your ancestors, and from your past loved ones. Make sure that you're listening to them. Make sure you're trusting your intuition and your spirituality. But we also have nurture all you love. Again, nurture what it is that you love. Nurture your passions. Nurture your own happiness. And that's what's really going to bring this success and this abundance to the table. So I hope that you enjoyed this, my darlings. Just know that emotional security and stability and comfortability is right around the corner, but you really have to focus on what makes you happy, right? It's going to be a little bit tough to have to take this long, introspective look at your life, but it's going to bring a lot better opportunities your way, I promise. But I hope you guys are doing amazing and staying in good health, and I hope to see you in the next reading. Bye!